What's up, everybody? So, Disco Demonic Hydrophonic. I noticed that after my last video, I forgot, I uploaded it and everything. I mentioned that I was going to show some art that I was working on. I forgot to. So, I want to follow through with what I said I was going to do. This is what I'm working on right now. It's all over my Facebook. I got a couple of posts on my Facebook the past couple of days for my progress. And I wanted to kind of talk about my process with this so far, the way it's going, and like what I'm going to be incorporating in the future, because I do plan on um, maybe putting some of my art on the market. And this is like, I don't need the money. I'm doing this for, so I can definitely sit on, like, after I set a price, I can definitely sit on it. I'm not going to be like lowering my price just for the fuck of it, So this is what I'm working on right now. This is a Santa Muerte. This is 14 by 17, I think it is. And as you can see here, so this is what's going to happen with this man. And so I started drawing it a while back, and I just kind of just got back into working on it again. And so first I started out with graphite. This is vellum, so it's like thick paper, almost like cardstock, but it's like got texture and stuff, so it's better for drawing. And I guess I would be framing it at some point. I keep seeing shit. Anyways, so what I do is I start with pencil, and then I go in and do this. This is all ink wash. So the ink wash that I use is basically like water and ink. So any kind of ink, like Indian ink or whatever, depends on. Like right now, I'm using this ink I got at a Japanese store that was going out of business. So I don't know if I could even find this stuff again. I can't read what it says on the bottle. It's in Japanese. I've used all kinds of different kinds of black ink, so I could probably just go to some art store and get some more. But the only thing that I do is I put like I use like a tattoo kind of, what I learned from tattooing when you're doing gray wash is to put like a drop of ink, and then the rest of the cup you fill it with water or whatever you're going to be using. And then like in another one I use two. So in the other one I would use put more ink and then less water, to kind of, and then from there I would have like a cup of just water to kind of mess around, and then I have like a spare piece of paper or something on the side so I can see what color of the, or how gray or black or whatever the thing is, whenever the paint is or the ink is, whenever I spread it. Uh, so what I was gonna do is I was gonna have like a scythe here or a sickle, and then I like have an hourglass here, and then like an owl flying around this area. And so what I actually did is I went into a meditation with Santa Muerte, and I asked her, what did you want? What would you like? So what she showed me was like back here, like a fence line, like into a graveyard, and then like I guess in the steel work, the iron work. I think, yeah, they're iron. So they're like, how in the grave that they have the spikes or whatever. So the spikes would be like here, and the owl would be kind of like flying towards to perch on the iron gates or fence, and then back behind it there would be like some gravestones and then like maybe a moon or something. I really didn't get a clear picture on if she wants the sickle or the scythe in there, so I'm just going to get to that when I get to that. Right now I'm going to work on this, and then I still want to do the hourglass because that's kind of important to, like, you know, her thing. So here, as you can see, this is where her coat is going to go, and it's like I started out with gray here because like the way gray wash works is like you do layers over and over and over and over again. And so like you set the first gray and you go over and over again. So like by the time I keep on going those layers, this is going to be darker than this right here. So this is all going to be part of her cloak. All this right here is going to be part of her cloak. So that's all going to be like really darker. And so this is going to be darker than that. And I'm going to mess with the shades there. This is like kind of part of her cloak that turns into like flames kind of a thing. And her like the sacred, like there's like a heart inside of her, like just beaming with like lights, so you can kind of see some lines there. I'm gonna try to incorporate that into this piece, and I eventually want to sell it. Maybe like I was thinking around after all the work I put into it, 'cause it's gonna take some time. Maybe like a couple $100 or whatever. And basically, I'm gonna use them all for the money for magic. So that's what it's for. Maybe more art supplies. Art supplies are fucking really expensive. So the reason, if you ever wonder why art's so expensive, it's because it takes time, and because art supplies are fucking expensive. There are no the cheap art supplies are just shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't want art done by that. Um, and so yeah, then I just like I said, I just wanted to show that off. So thank you.